Alright, welcome to a video game based off movie. We're gonna talk about the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. Ivan Ooze. The film was a big box office hit, and we all know about the Power Rangers that have been around since the since the 80s from Japan. And then the 90s were the best. We get all the Power Ranger heroes like Tommy, Billy, Kimberly, Jason, Sag, and Adam, and Elisha. Power Rangers were the best, as that's been around since the early 90s. Now, the movie is about, obviously, the Power Rangers saving the world. Where many years ago, there was a main villain named Ivan Ooze that gets trapped inside his prison, just right before our heroes were about to investigate, thanks to their leader, Zordon, and their sidekick buddy, the one that always says "ay ay ay" all the time, Alpha, talking robot. Anyways, the main villains Mia Repulsa and Lord Zed, and release Ivan Ooze from his prison and also take over the world. All of his army of ooze monsters, and use the oversized robots to destroy the city. Our heroes do fight Ivan Ooze's minions. While that's going on, Ivan Ooze destroys Zordon on his way home. Even our heroes find out the Ooze bad guys and make them lose their power, and they have to get their powers back, and they go to some random planet while meeting an ancient warrior woman, and then had to fight a few rock demons and to get their powers back, and return to Earth and fight Lord Zed with their giant robots, which is also part of the series. After taking on one of his giant robots, this makes Lord Ooze, who's angry and had to do with himself and fight off the heroes. He was away from the city and send them to outer space, and a giant asteroid. He destroys them, and they use a bit of their powers to restore Zordon. Now for the game. And I haven't even talked about yet, and already 4 minutes in, and we haven't even talked about the game yet. Okay, now you're playing in the characters that are from the show. Also, I like the word Bandai, since Bandai does make pretty good games. Sometimes. Anyways, you play like the Power Rangers characters. All you do is jump, punch, kick. That's pretty much it. Unlike the movie, however, instead of you finding Ivan Ooze's army, you fight the putties that are also from the show. do get like superpower abilities to your animal form, or to fight off a few bad guys and get high scores that are just there because why not, and have credits. It's on how much continues got and more lives. This is just basically a beat 'em up game that you've seen many times before. And I gotta say the bosses have nothing to do with the movie whatsoever, but still not half bad to see weird looking monsters that are based off the show, or not. It doesn't matter which Power Ranger characters you choose, they do absolutely the same thing. They fight, kick, punch, and jump. And then get enough power up to charge your character to blow the enemies away. The level design is just, at the city, at the docks, here's to the sea, you surfboarding, finding more monsters here and there. Here, basic beat 'em up games you've seen many times since the early 80s and 90s. Using all that stuff. At least the music's actually pretty good to listen to. The graphics aren't half bad. And the characters have semblance to the ones from the movie and the TV show. I do like how the enemies blow up most of the time. And all beautiful backgrounds. And not to mention the gameplay is actually pretty fun. Even though I never did play like the Power Rangers Super Nintendo games before, but this is actually not half bad. This is actually a smart idea to keep kids entertained and teenagers like myself enjoying these sorts of things. And I really like the designs of these enemies, even though they have not much else to do with the movie. Instead of fighting Ivan Ooze's army, you're fighting robots and monsters. Anyways, let's get to the very end. Once you get to the final level, and I can mention there's probably 8 levels in this game. 10 levels in this game. It's not even that long, and you can probably easily beat this game in less than an hour. And the final boss is obviously Ivan Ooze. Unlike the movie, he just stands there menacingly. But at least in the game you can actually fight him. The film, he's kind of less threatening. Once you defeat him, and probably not have the chance to fight him as his giant form, which you can always see in the movie, you have to make your heroic escape before the timer runs out. If you lose all your lives, it's game over and you have to start from the beginning. That's how it is. And now here's the ending. was the Power Rangers movie in the video game. How does it hold up? It's actually not bad. Really interesting game that's like all Japan and anime, and you can see all the names that are like people are from Japan. I would say this game is actually worth playing. If you are a huge Power Rangers fan, you like to play these certain games based off the show, then this game is for you. If not, then it's probably not worth your time or money to play it. I do like everything else about this game, having wonderful graphics, character designs, beautiful gameplay, some action-packed soundtrack, and some of these that had nothing to do with a movie. Instead of going to a random planet, they are still on Earth finding more monsters with their powers on. Anyways, this game gets a rating for 5 out of 10. And Eli is saying thanks for watching. And for me talking about the Power Rangers. Here's the movie for the Super Nintendo. Now, catch you folks in the next movie to video game review. Oh yeah, get down to that beat.